evening and welcome to beautiful Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. My name is Tom Seitz and I'm the proud principal here at Stephen Decatur High School. The 2023 season promises to be a special one with the addition of our new LED video board that will enhance the game day experience. I want to thank our 8 anchor sponsors that appear on the screen above and below me for making this dream a reality. Tonight, our athletes will showcase their skills on the playing field, but these are student athletes who also excel in the classroom. We are so proud of all the work that takes place each day in our school by our hardworking teachers, not just here at Stephen Decatur High School, but all over Worcester County Public Schools. And lastly, I want to thank our Board of Education and our leadership team led by our superintendent, Mr. Lou Taylor, for their dedication to our students. Enjoy the game and go Seahawks!
Hello, my name is Deshaun Purnell, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. As a former Seahawks student athlete, I would like to welcome everyone to today's game. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept responsibility as a fan by showing respect for the players, respect for the coaches, respect for the officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this contest to achieve and demonstrate their best.
Hello fans, I'm Jennifer Garten, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. I would like to remind everyone at Worcester County Public Schools, number one priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administrators.
Trevor Hill here, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. At this time, please familiarize yourself with the nearest exit in the event of an emergency evacuation. Remember, if you see something, say something. Go Hawks!
Hello, my name is Dr. Kurt Bunning, Athletic Administrator here at Stephen Decatur High School. Fans and players, please be aware that this contest is being streamed live, both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible on the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. If you have friends or family that could not be here today, please make sure to check us out on YouTube. To find our channel, just search SDHS Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Stephen Decatur High School. Before we begin, we would like to recognize and thank the dedicated officials working today's athletic contest. It is important to remember just how essential interscholastic athletics are to our member schools, students, and communities. These opportunities and lifelong memories would not be possible without the hard work of today's officials. In recognition of their dedication and service, please join us in thanking today's officials by giving them a big round of applause. First, for visiting Easton High School, for starting lineups, number 4, Drew Schmidt. Number 5, Jack Kilborn. Number 6, Hudson Royer. Number 8, Edward Whalen. Number 9, Landon Cheney. Number 11, Tyler Reardon. Number 12, Charlie Kaminskis. Number 13, Campbell Talaferro. Number 15, Kyle Diet. Number 18, B.T. Todd. And now for your homestanding Stephen Decatur Seahawks, number 10, Brody Lynch. Number 21, Jack Brady. Number 11, Captain Ashton Cheeks Clark. Number 23, Ashton March. Number 22, John Foner. Number 4, Captain Graham Geyser. Number 3, Trey Strickler. Number 20, Gunnar Kettner. Number 6, Frankie Bucksbaum. And number 2, Declan Horan. Would everyone please rise and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
McChrystal and Sean, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Let me start off with, how you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Excited for a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Seahawks coming to this matchup 3-0, perfect on the season. Easton, their first game, lost to Slazey 17-1. looking to rebound tonight.
Salesianum's always good. Every
Oh,
sport,
yeah.
private school.
Right now they're ranked #1 in the state of Delaware for lacrosse. As a phoner at the 20-yard line. Looking to set something up here is the Seahawks so far this season have really emphasized scoring in the first minute of the game. They've done a fantastic job of that. Let's see if they can keep that up here. Keep that streak alive, you know?
Yeah, well, they got to score in 20 seconds if they want to keep that alive, you know?
That's true. That's true. As Oglesby gives to Phoner. And back to Oglesby. Looks like the Seahawks aren't going to get it here. As there's only 6 seconds left.
You jinxed him, AJ. You did it again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Lots of jinxes this year.
Popoliski. I would say in the first 2 to 3 minutes of the game, the Seahawks feel like they always score every single time. As Oglesby tries to get inside to Phoner. Misconnection, but March is right there to back it up as Popoliski now on the arc. Fires. Shot is way off, rolls out of bounds. Seahawks are going to stay with it since March was right there to back it up, and he was closest to it. And Ashton March, man, he's always right there on that X. Every single time, really, the definition of right place, right time is look at that. Graham Geyser with the score off the great backdoor pass by Ashton March.
Way to
the Seahawks
get on the board early.
Exactly.
You want that momentum. You know, Easton, really good team, even though they lost 17-1. They actually beat Decatur 3 times last year.
Yeah, they did.
So you want to get out to that good early lead.
Last year, as Sean just said, they beat the Seahawks 3 times on April 3rd of last year. They beat Decatur at home 15-8. Beat Decatur on May 8th at Decatur 15-9. And then in the playoffs versus Decatur on May 15th, they also beat them 10-8. So
playoffs?
Really? So this time, Easton wins the face-off as Royer. We got to stop and play. A couple of substitutions here for the Seahawks. And Royer now taking it. Schmidt working on Strickler, trying to get it around that crease. Ball's on the turf.
Oh,
big hit there. And the Seahawks scoop it up. The ball's still on the turf. Fight for it. And now the Seahawks come away with it as another big hit there. That time was Schmidt putting the big hit on, was that number 21, Jack Brady?
You know, it's drizzling a little bit out there. I don't know if that affects
maybe playing a factor in this game tonight.
It's very cloudy, drizzly, cold.
Very, yeah.
Kind of a sparse crowd here because of the weather conditions. So if you're watching at home, you probably wanted to stay in your nice, warm comfort of your own home.
Exactly. Very damp, cloudy, kind of cold, about mid-50s outside right now, but it has been drizzling on and off tonight. And it looks like it's going to keep up throughout the rest of the game. That's Oglesby. Now Mason back to Oglesby. Another thing the Seahawks have really tried to work on this year is working the ball inside. And the Seahawks do a great job of that, but they can also hurt you in so many ways. They can beat you so many times. That's a great save right there by the goalie, Jack Kilborn. But, I mean, the Seahawks, like I said, they can beat you in so many ways on offense. They can shoot from beyond the arc and score. They can get right in front of the crease and score. Work it around the arc. There's so many ways. As Royer hits it off the back of the net. Ball's on the turf, and Royer stays with it. Ball still on the ground. A couple players kick it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. That was a foul on Easton there. As Oglesby will start out with it.
2 days after I come back, it's got to be all rainy and cloudy for me, you know. I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
It only rained one day while I was there. Got to see the future site of the Oakland Athletics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right now.
2028 will be their first year there.
They're going to be playing in...
They're going to implode the Tropicana Hotel. That's where they're going to play.
Nice, yeah, yeah. It's like right next to the Strip, isn't it?
It's on the Strip.
On the Strip, yeah.
Yes, right next to the MGM Grand.
It's Phoner right behind the goal. And athletics going to be playing in Sacramento from 2025 to 2027, I heard.
Yes, they are.
Foner working in between 3 Warriors defenders, throws a high shot. Really couldn't tell if that was a pass to March there or if that was intended to be a shot.
I don't think it was either.
I think he just lost. He might have just lost it, honestly. As Diet. Now Easton on the fast break. As Finlay. Now Schmidt. Schmidt taking it on strictly here. Look for somebody possibly on Easton to cut inside right in front of the crease. You know, like we said, only scored 1 goal versus Salesian last time out. But expect this to be a very close game tonight. I'd be surprised if whoever wins this game wins by more than 3 goals. I really would. I'd be surprised.
It's tough to beat Salesiana. I mean, they're so good in every single sport.
Yeah.
Won the state in football, made it to the state championship in basketball, and actually lost to Dover. They play in a tough conference. They play against the best private schools in the country. So you can't really judge that on Easton being bad. I think it was just the fact that Salesianum is really good.
Yeah, I agree. So Easton, look, they were trying to get inside there right in front of the arc, but this Seahawks defense so far is just great. You're seeing it right there once again. It's the Seahawks with the steal as Kenner gets almost hit in the face. And now Foner on the fast break. And he's going to slow it down, wait for his team to catch up. And now the Seahawks have a chance to kind of reset here, set up the offense. And like I said, they really can score either way, from beyond the arc, right in front of the arc, or inside, right around the crease area. As Oglesby. Now Mason, Seahawks working around very top of the arc. Seahawks really like creating their own arc here, Sean.
Yeah, both teams definitely still feeling each other out. Haven't seen each other since
as
last.
Oglesby driving in, shot is off, rolls out of bounds. Seahawks are going to stay with it.
Since last season, Decatur, as we both mentioned, coming off 3 losses, they really want to win tonight. I mean, for Easton, it's hard to, you know what they always say, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season when you don't play them often.
Oh, big hit by Ashton March on Kyle Diet. As March there lost the ball. As you can see on your screen now, it is coming down really hard. The rain is starting to pick up. That really could play a factor in this game, like I said earlier. As Foner.
I'm glad we're in the booth, AJ.
Definitely, yeah. I'm glad we're not out there. But like you said, Seahawks trying to win this game tonight. Like I said, starting the season off 3-0, defeating Worcester Prep on opening night 16-4, then winning at Kent County 18-5, and then their last game was supposed to be versus Gunston School, but they forfeited. So the Seahawks got a free win there. So tally that up, 3-0. Seahawks trying to make it 4-0 tonight. As there's the goal from Tyler Rardin. The senior gets the Warriors' first goal of the night and ties this thing up.
That was a nice shot right there.
That was.
Nice, firm. Just got by everybody.
Very far shot, too, from about the arc area. Definitely not easy to make it from out there.
Could you do that, AJ?
No, probably not. I never played lacrosse, though, before, in my defense.
Like, if you went out there right now, what do you think would happen?
Not that.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. That's face-off. Brody Lynch wins the face-off for the Seahawks. And now Decatur's trying to get that goal back as fast as possible, as they're taking it at a quick tempo here, but Foner's going to slow it down. With 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Pretty low-scoring game so far.
Is it still raining out there? It's hard to tell from here.
I think it is, yeah. I think it's still drizzling out there. As,
it is. We can see the umbrellas come out. There's about
Oh, yeah.
4 of them right in front of us so we can see.
As Mason, Oglesby back to Mason.
Seahawks really working the ball around. Expect more attacking in the second quarter. We kind of saw that in the first game we did.
Worcester Prep.
Worcester Prep.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's a nice shot there. Hit off the pipe.
First quarter, they really just
Warriors take it.
felt out the Worcester defense. You know, saw if they had any tricks up their sleeves.
Marcy's right back.
We almost saw that. That would have been.
Popliski tried to go with the behind the back.
We saw that in the Worcester Prep game
shot. Yeah, we did. Ashton March, no look, firing it in for the goal. Stings the corner. Stung the corner on that shot in that Worcester Prep game.
Oh, nice defense right there.
And speaking of great plays, 3 players for the Seahawks this year that made a huge impact. Graham Geyser, Luke Popliski, and John Foner having huge seasons so far. But, I mean, you also have great players like Declan Horan, Ashton Clark, Ashton March, and really key guys like that, Parker Mason. If you can have a great team like that, that explains why the Seahawks right now are 3-0. Everybody is playing a part. It's a nice defense right there from Trey Strickler, batting that ball down.
Definitely, because number 22, Grayson Burrich, was wide open.
He was.
And that was a great job. Get your stick up, defend. Because, in my opinion, that would have been a goal. Would have put Easton up 2-1.
That's Talaferro. Gives it to Royer. Now Cheney. Easton trying to take their first lead of the night here as Popliski was right on Cheney's back, and the Seahawks take over as the steal. Now a long pass up to Strickler. He's got to be careful that he cannot go past midfield because he is a defenseman. And Seahawks now with a chance to score with Mason. Look for them to hold it.
I think they're going to hold it till about we're going to have a timeout here.
Timeout. Looks like timeout. Coach Hoffman. Minute 35 left in this first quarter. Game is tied at 1. We'll be right back.
We are back. Have a couple score updates for you all at home. Decatur softball defeated Kent Island 11-0, and then baseball won 10-0 versus Kent Island. They actually threw a combined no-hitter. Nate Berzonski went 5 2/3 innings with 11 strikeouts, and then Eric Brakia came in for the last out, threw 7 pitches, combined no-hitter. Not much more you can ask.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to do. I was about to say combined no-hitter. Only tougher thing to do is either one a perfect game or a no-hitter by the starter going the whole entire game. But a combined no-hitter is easily one of the toughest things to do in baseball, like undoubtedly. As Seahawks trying to work it around the arc here. It's Foner. Gives to Oglesby. Oglesby trying to put a move on Finlay. Throws it out of bounds. They're going to say that was a shot, so the Seahawks are going to stay with it.
I'd expect the Seahawks to hold it to about I'd say 40-second mark, or 10-second mark, maybe 14-second.
Yeah, trying to waste as much time here as possible. 50 seconds left in this first quarter. You don't have to rush it.
You want to get the final shot. You don't want to let Easton, come down, score, take the lead, and now they have the momentum going into the second quarter.
As Geyser, now Oglesby on the X. Oglesby working around the arc. Now gives it out. Foner tries to drive it on two Warriors defenders. Shot off the pipe as it rolls out of bounds. And Parker Mason was closest to that ball as it rolled out of bounds, so the Seahawks stay with possession. Now Mason with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Seahawks do have to go quick as Mason fires and scores from the top of the arc. And the Seahawks take the lead right back. Now 2-1, Sean.
Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted. You wanted to score at the end of the quarter. You don't want to give Easton a chance to score at the end of the quarter, and now you have the momentum going into the second quarter. Just how Coach Hoffman drew it up.
So I think we can assume what Coach Hoffman was talking to the Seahawks about in that timeout. Trying to go quick, but not too quick. Trying to get a goal going into the second quarter. Parker Mason connects and does just that. As face-off once again between Rardin and Lynch. Now Rardin wins it. Face-offs have been pretty even tonight. It's 2 seconds left. Bounce shot won't go, and that's going to do it for the first quarter as the Seahawks lead 2-1. We'll be right back to start the second. All right, we are back. Start of the second quarter. And Decatur has a 2-1 lead over Easton. Sean, how you feeling right now about this game?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Could you explain what that means?
You don't know what that means?
I know what it means. Just explain it a little bit.
If you're optimistic, you're happy, or you're looking forward to it. Cautiously optimistic means you're happy, but you're not. It's not a done deal. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
There's a very good chance Easton could easily come back and take the lead or tie.
Again, only a one-score game. He's trying to get that goal right back. As Royer on the 20-yard line puts a move on Brady and scores.
Just like I said.
Easton ties it right back up. Only 31 seconds to be exact into the second quarter.
Nice quick math there. Yeah, that's not what you wanted if you're Decatur right out of the quarter, especially after scoring late in the first quarter. you are expected to come out to the second quarter and have all the momentum, but I guess that's not going to happen.
So we have the face-off once again between Brody Lynch and Tyler Rarden. And Easton wins it as Rarden takes over. And now Royer taking on the fast break. Does not have the numbers advantage, but he's trying to take it inside. Fires from beyond the arc. Nice defense right there by Declan Horan, the goalie. And Easton with another chance here. As Royer on the 20-yard line.
Easton's going to slow things down here. Try to run some time off the clock and then try and take the lead. Got to play good defense here if you're the Seahawks.
Yeah, I was about to say the Warriors took it straight off of that face-off. Took it on the fast break from beyond the arc shot. Just missed. But I like the aggressiveness that Coach Keenan and the Warriors are bringing in this team. As there's some nice defense right there by the goalie. Once again, Declan Horan.
That one was a close one.
That was a nice save. Solid job by the Warriors getting it inside there.
We saw some Warriors on the sidelines, thought that was a goal. Couldn't really tell from here. It was, I know it bounced close, but it didn't go in.
So now Mace on the 30-yard line, Oglesby. And a couple substitution for the Warriors and the Seahawks. It looks like Popliski and Finlay come back in. His Foner bounce shot scores. Gets it around that stick of Jack Kilborn. Tough shot by John Foner. But he makes it work out, even from right in front of the arc, almost beyond the arc. Replay. And here we go, we get the highlight right here.
Yeah, great spin move.
From beyond the arc.
Bounce shot. Almost.
And he's fired up.
Back and forth we go like a seesaw.
That's your quote.
Yeah.
That's your quote now.
I got you.
So we got a false start on Brody Lynch off the face-off, so Easton's going to take it again. We saw it in the last face-off, too, as Brody Lynch had a false start.
Yeah, Brody.
He's going a little bit early there. As bounce shot, another save by Horan. Ball's on the turf. Warriors take over as Schmidt fires off the pipe. Ricochets up in the air. Ball's still on the turf. Few big hits. Fight for it. Time possession. And the Seahawks are going to take over.
Decatur might want to improve on these face-offs. They've been haven't been as good as they've been, or haven't been as good as they were in the Worcester Prep game, where they seemed to dominate almost every single face-off. But here, Brody Lynch struggling a little bit.
As you saw that pass by the Seahawks, just got absolutely airmailed over Trace Strickler's head.
Yeah, that
been a miscommunication there between the Seahawks.
Want to clean that one up a little bit. Unforced turnovers. You don't want that.
Luckily, it is only the second quarter, and it's not the fourth quarter, because those kind of mistakes can cost you the game, especially this close of a game. But, you know, still early in the game. Get the mistakes out of the way now so that later in the game, it's clean.
Get them out of your system.
Exactly, exactly. That's Talafero. Gives to Schmidt. Now Schmidt working on Strickler on the 10-yard line. Working it around the crease. Now on the X. Working around the crease again. Tries to get an angle. Works inside. Nice job and scores. Bounce shot once again. So one bounce shot for the Seahawks. One bounce shot for Easton. Both times. Foner, and that time. Was that Finlay on the goal?
I believe so. It's hard to see from
Yeah,
here.
getting it around the stick of Horan.
I need to bring my binoculars, you know, because the numbers are smaller, I feel like, than football.
It is, yeah, they are. So now we got a new face-off between Antonio Vasquez and Tyler Rarden. So Vasquez comes in for Lynch.
Smart decision there. Lynch has been struggling this game. You know, bring someone else in, try to light a spark in this Decatur team.
Yeah, Seahawks trying to win the face-off here. It's going to be tough, and this time the Warriors win it on the face-off. So looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Timeout, like Easton. So we'll take a short break. This game is tied at 3 with 8:55 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. So we got a back and forth game. So far, only, 12 minutes, about 20 minutes into this game. Both these teams going back and forth, goal for goal, both playing solid defense. Main reason why this game is 3-3 right now. But mixing it with some solid offense, we got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
We sure do.
As Cheney, now Easton on the X. As Schmidt working on Strickler. Now Easton on the arc. They're going to give it back out. As Long pass to Talafero. Now Talafero gives back to Long. Easton taking their time here, waste a lot of clock. No reason to rush right now. You're not in a hurry. Still 8 minutes left before halftime. And like I said, there's no shot clock. So you really can just take as much time as you want.
Right. Unlike in college where it's 80 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It's 80 seconds. As a Royer on the X, trying to work it around the arc. Nice defense here from the Seahawks, blocking him off. As Cheney was on the ground, got knocked on his knees there. Now the Seahawks on the fast break.
He's got to watch behind him.
As Strickler. Looks like timeout. Timeout Seahawks once again. So we just took a break. 3-3, we'll stay on. So the Seahawks took it there on that fast break, but pretty sure that was Strickler there taking on the fast break, and he does play defense. So we just got to be careful not to take it too far. That happened earlier in the game, and the referee almost called an offsides. But I love the Seahawks' aggressiveness there, taking on the fast break. Try to take advantage of Easton's turnover and get a goal. So we got 7:29 left in the second quarter.
Definitely. Coach Hoffman probably drawing up the play here. Probably going to take around a minute off the clock. Definitely want to set it up. Try to get something going. Stuck in gridlock right now, 3-3.
Yeah, I do like that timeout by Coach Hoffman. Like you said, set something up. And honestly, look for both these coaches, Coach Keenan for Easton and Coach Hoffman for Decatur, to start playing some mind games, going back and forth, setting up plays for their teams. Try to get inside as much as possible. As the Seahawks have been doing a lot of that this game. Except for that one shot by Foner from beyond the arc. So now Oglesby at about midfield. Now working on Finlay, driving inside, shot, and he scores. Almost hit the pipe. just stings that corner.
Just how they drew it up.
And so 13 seconds after Coach Hoffman called that timeout, Oglesby takes it right through the Warriors defense and fires in for the score. So we got a replay of this fantastic Oglesby goal mid-air, getting knocked on the turf in between two Warriors defenders. Nice play there by Oglesby.
Excellent play.
So now Brody Lynch back out there on the face-off against Tyler Rardon. Is that going to be a false start again? It is.
Wow.
False start on Lynch again. It's his third time this game on a false start.
Definitely not his day. But, you know.
Maybe some jitters, honestly, I would say. He's
he'll
going early.
He can come back second half, be a different player, you know.
Like we said, this is a big game. I mean, early in this young season, this is a huge game. Easton only played one game so far this year. Seahawks have played 3. So still really young season.
Well, technically they've played 2.
2, yeah, and the other one forfeited. You're right. Seahawks played 2 games, and the Warriors played 1. And already getting a great matchup like this early in the season. We couldn't ask for more, as there's the goal by Hudson Royer, the senior, working around the crease there.
It seems like every time Decatur scores, Easton has an answer.
Responding right back to the Seahawks score each time.
They're saying, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Couldn't have said it better, my friend. So now 6:29 left in the second quarter. And this game is tied once again. You know, for the 4th time this game, it's tied.
Maybe for North Carolina.
Brody Lynch has got to be careful here. He can't let the previous face-offs, you know, stay in his head. He's got to move on, forget about it. All the greats have short memories, they say. You ever see that one commercial where it was like Charles Barkley, and they asked him about something in his career, and it was like a low moment, and he said, what about it? It's because all the greats have short memories.
Oh, yeah, I think I have, actually. I think I have seen that. I was trying to think for a minute, but I actually think I have seen that before. As this time, Lynch redeems himself after those 3 false starts and wins the faceoff for the Seahawks. Now a prime opportunity for the Seahawks to try and get that goal right back. And again, the 4th time this game that the Seahawks are trying to get that Easton goal back and retake the lead. As Geyser gives to Oglesby. Popliski. Mason at the 39-yard line. Now Foner, the side shot king. He likes to take a lot of side shots. But he's getting pushed right now by this Warriors defense. Great job by Easton blocking the Seahawks off from trying to get inside. Now Oglesby in between 2 Warriors defenders, throws it away. Popliski collects it.
They're going to reset.
Yeah,
take a
reset
deep breath.
the offense. Reset the offense for the Seahawks here. Coach Hoffman probably telling this team, you know, calm down here. Calm down as Oglesby, now guys are right in front of the goal, trying to get it to March. A little bit of miscommunication there, and the Warriors are going to take possession, take advantage of that bad pass. Ball's on the turf once again. Another big hit, 3 big hits in a row. Now Geyser, flag is on the field. Let's see what the ref's going to call here. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Easton. There's a couple substitutions for the Warriors here. And now Foner's going to take it right in front of his bench on the 28-yard line.
They're going to call a body check on Kyle Diet. 1 minute man up for Decatur.
So, yeah, look for the Seahawks trying to take advantage of that man up. First man up we've seen this game. And every single time the Seahawks have had a man up this year, they've scored. As look at that. I just called that once again. John Foner, his second goal of the game. This time even further away, even more beyond the arc. And another bounce shot for Foner. He really loves that bounce shot. And he converts about 80% of the time.
Now let's see if Decatur can hold off Easton and not let them score.
Yeah.
Once again.
Because the way this game has gone, Easton's going to get a goal here in 30 seconds.
As we see a replay here.
Great shot. Some solid defense from the Warriors there, you know. Looked like number 15, Kyle Dyatt. He did everything he was supposed to do. He was in Foner's face. Just Foner was not fazed by that spectacular defense there by Dyatt. And fires in it for the score. As this time, Easton wins the face-off.
Gotta hold him here.
As Raridan wins it. And now Royer gives to Schmidt. Now Schmidt on the X, working on Strickler. Gets a screen by Talafero. And now Talafero. Schmidt looks like he's trying to go around the crease here. Yes, he is. Fires over the goal there. And it's going to roll out of bounds. Talafero was closest to it. I like the aggressiveness there, though, by Drew Schmidt, the senior. Trying to work it around the crease. Get a better angle. He got a decent angle, but just fired it over top of the goal. Now Raridan working on Kettner. Talafero runs around the arc. He's going to back it out here on the 25-yard line. Easton going to slow it down.
They're looking for the right moment here.
They really are, yeah, looking for somebody to get open.
Late in the second quarter.
Look for a better angle as Royer.
They're going to try and run down the clock, score, and then hopefully try and hold off the Seahawks.
As Kaminskis throws it over the head of his teammate, and now Strickler steals it away. Passes over the head of Brady, and Warriors take it right back.
You don't want to be sloppy if you're the Seahawks. You want to...
Had a prime opportunity on the fast break there.
You want to get control of that, slow it down, and set up your offense. You just turned over Easton. They've been scoring right after you've been scoring, and then you had an opportunity to go up 2 goals. Just gotta convert on that.
So now Warriors with a new life after the Seahawks turned it over after, like I said, a prime opportunity to try and make this a 2-score game. But now the Warriors can respond back and tie this thing out right before halftime. As Royer working on Brady. Gets hit by Mason. Now Mason playing great defense. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here.
I expect the Seahawks here to run down the clock. Only 2 minutes and 17 seconds left.
But really great defense there by Parker Mason. Working on Hudson Royer. So we got a timeout. It looks like timeout, Coach Hoffman. Seahawks with a 5-4 lead over Easton. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Decatur with a 5-4 lead over Easton. Like I said before I went to that quick timeout. Seahawks with possession here.
Timeout was for Coach Hoffman probably to draw up that play.
Actually, Easton's going to have possession here, as Schmidt's going to take it at the goal line.
That timeout was probably talk about defense if you're the Seahawks, and Easton probably drew up their play. They're probably going to run down the clock here. They don't want Decatur to get the ball back and go up by 2 at half. But if you're the Seahawks, you got to play great defense here. Easton is always a threat of scoring.
That's Talafera. Pass intended for Royer. Misconnection, and Horan, the goalie. Bounce pass. Brady smacks his stick at somebody on the Warriors. Tough to tell who that was. Now ball's on the turf at the 40-yard line. Rolls out of bounds as...
Looks like a rugby scrum out there.
Literally, as Ashton Clark tried to save it. Threw it right to the Warriors.
As I think we're going to have a... I think I saw a flag fly. We may have a penalty here.
It looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Seahawks. And a few substitutions for the Seahawks here as Mason, Brady, and Tanner Haley coming out. Haley was supposed to check out there, but he came right back in. He was walking off, and it looks like Coach Hoffman told him to go back in. As there was a flag on the field, it is on the 12-yard line. So, Sean, you were right. Flag did fly.
Yeah, Decatur's got to play good defense here.
And now Easton with a 30-second man up. As Schmidt on the X. Let's see if the Warriors can take advantage here of this man up and tie this thing up going into half.
Working around trying to find an open shot.
Now Schmidt. Warriors got to go quick here if they want to get a goal during this man up. His ball's on the turf. And now Seahawks take possession. As Bucksbaum pass up. Geyser now on the fast break. Nice shot and score. Working in around that stick of Kilborn. That is what the Seahawks needed, Sean. They needed that extra goal, that extra insurance goal going into halftime to give them some momentum. I think they'll feel a little bit comfortable. And Graham Geyser delivers.
So we got a replay here of the fast break. Just nobody back to stop him.
Yeah, Bucksbaum up to March, then to Geyser. Just great relay from the Seahawks there. And connecting for the score.
Don't want to get too comfortable here if you're the Seahawks, though. Only up 2. Easton can come back 2 in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. As Rarden wins the faceoff. Ball's on the turf right away. And Long controls it. Long pass to Rarden. Almost went under a stick. And now Rarden in between 2 Seahawks. That's going to be a foul on the Seahawks. Looks like it's going to go on number 13, Kyler Harvey, the long stick midfielder. And he's going to check out here as looks like number 6, Frankie Bucksbaum, is going to check back in for the Seahawks.
It's going to be a 1-minute man up for Easton.
So this is something I haven't seen all year. There's 31 seconds left before halftime, and Easton has a 1-minute man up. So the man up has more time than on the game clock. That is something we have not seen this year yet. So interested how
Easton plays this. It's not that rare,
this.
though.
It isn't. You're right. But we have definitely not seen it. Schmidt now 15 seconds before half.
It carries over to the next quarter. So
Warriors got to go quick. This is a nice steal by Haley. Ball's on the turf. 6 seconds, 5. Penalty. Seahawks possession. They're going to have to fire it up here quick if they want to try and get a score. That's 3 seconds. They're just going to hold it and go into half with a 6-4 lead over the Easton Warriors. We'll be right back after halftime. All right, we are back. Start of the second half, and Decatur has a 6-4 lead over Easton. And Sean, I'm going to tell you, man, I'm getting hungry. How about you?
So am I.
So are you going to go after the game, Pit and Pub or Jersey Mike's?
Not sure yet, but I know they are both sponsors of your Stephen Decatur Seahawks.
Shout out to all of our sponsors, including Fractured Prune, Casual Designs, which is just right down the road, about a half a mile from Stephen Decatur High School. Poppy's Tacos, Utility Solutions, and MGD Plumbing. Shout out to all of our sponsors who sponsor these games and help us out. Big shout out to all of you. So we get back to the action. And that first half, Sean, I'll tell you, it was entertaining, but I'm looking for the second half to be even better.
Yeah, definitely. First half was a lot of back and forth. Maybe we'll see some more offense, potentially.
Yeah, look for this game to definitely get in the double digits soon. I'd be surprised if this game ends in double digits, I'll say that. Or in single digits, excuse me. I really would be surprised. Both these teams have some great talents and can beat teams in many ways, whether that be on offense or defense. As Talafero gives Cheney. And now Rarden slowing it down on the 34-yard line. Look at him possibly driving inside here, trying to put a move on Kettner. Spins. Tries to go inside. Pass 10 for Schmidt. Somehow, some way, the Warriors just scored there. I want to say that was Charlie Kaminskis with the goal, but it was really tough to tell because there was about 3 Warriors and 3 Seahawks in there at the same time, right in front of that crease, and that ball just barely rolled into the goal.
Yeah, just unlucky if you're the Seahawks. Not what you wanted coming out of the gate in the third quarter. You know, you just scored to take a 2-goal lead, but now lead cut down to 1.
Yeah, I was about to say, whoever just scored that goal for the Warriors just cut this lead down to 1.
Want to try and keep it that way or extend it if you're the Seahawks. Don't want to let Easton get momentum.
As Lynch and Rarden on the faceoff once again. It's been the faceoff for about 90% of this game, with Antonio Vasquez coming in for the Seahawks on the faceoff here and there. As Lynch wins the faceoff, now trying to take it on the fast break. Throws it away. Rolls out of bounds, and the Warriors are going to take possession. Bit of miscommunication between Lynch and Geyser on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I got to tighten up right here for the Seahawks, especially on defense. Don't want to let Easton tie this thing up and potentially take the lead.
As Long now taking between the Seahawks defense. Great job splitting to that Seahawks defense there by Saban Long. Really just took it like 1-on-5 there on that fast break. And now Easton with a prime opportunity, a great opportunity to try and score here. His bounce shot almost rolls in.
As I saw some Easton players celebrating like they scored.
Yeah, but that was a great save by Horan. Once again, he's had a few this game. And if it wasn't for that, you know, Easton would have at least a 3-goal lead right now. As Popoliski now taking on the far side, or Oglesby, excuse me, now taking on the far sideline with Finlay on his back. And now Foner on the 30-yard line.
They're going to set up the offense here. Oh, as we see, that pass is extremely high. As Seahawks look to extend their lead a little bit. Offense has been slow coming out of the gate. As they're going to call just a stoppage in play there.
Shout out to C-Pop in the comments section, who actually was eating Jersey Mike's in the first half of this game. You know, shout out to you. Hope it was good. With 9 minutes left in this third quarter. Sorry for me stepping aside there. I just had to read that comment real quick. Shout out to C-Pop. As Popoliski falls on the ground. And now March knocks a man on the ground. Ball's on the X, and the Seahawks stay with possession. Really lucky there for the Seahawks to retain possession, as the Warriors are really playing, I know I say it a lot, stifling defense in that last possession.
Yeah, Seahawks need to tighten things up. Definitely. They've come out a little sloppy here in the third quarter.
As now Geyser working on Cheney. Now Foner drives between the defense. Shot is just off. Good luck for Foner there, just could not connect. Luckily he was trying to sting that corner once again on that left side of the goal.
I think he was trying to make a pass maybe too, because I don't know who it was standing right there. If they would have made the pass, wide open net, would have been a goal.
As Geyser tries to get inside to March. Misconnection. Ball's on the turf. And I'm pretty sure March stepped inside the crease there, so the Warriors are going to take possession. As Long now gets a hit from behind by Mason. And now Schmidt, cross-field pass to Royer. Now Royer looking to slow things down. Like the Warriors have done a lot this game. And I'll say, Sean, one thing that I really like that both these teams have done really well tonight is not only getting inside right in front of the crease, but they've been able to get goals from beyond the arc, which is a really tough thing to do in lacrosse. You know, it's very far away. You got to have a lot of strength to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
And both these teams have done a great job of that tonight, as Royer spin move on Bucksbaum, and now Kamenskis on the X. And now Royer. Look for him to try and work it around the crease here, as yes he is. And he's going to take it back out. Schmidt. Now Talafero getting hit from behind by Mason. Mason tries to strip it away, and Talafero hangs on to it. Nice cradle there. And Schmidt.
Easton being really patient here.
Now Royer shoots and scores from the wing on the arc. Like I said, Sean, Easton has done a great job of that tonight, making shots from beyond that arc. I'm pretty sure that's their third goal from beyond the arc tonight. So 3 goals right in front of the crease and 3 goals from beyond the arc for Easton.
Yeah, Decatur's just come out flat here, and Easton's been the opposite. They've come out with a lot more energy than they had in the first half, and they're just taking it to Decatur right now. Decatur needs to wake up if they want to win this game.
As Royer, correct me if I'm wrong, has a hat trick right now. Pretty sure that was his 3rd goal of the game. We don't have live stats. I mean, we did a little bit in the basketball season. Remember that? For like
Yes.
2 weeks. We did the live stats.
We did those. We never got them, though, like, when we were doing them.
Yeah.
Nobody ever did them for us.
It was tough, though. It was definitely tough. It took us about a week
We got a
to get
hang
used
of
to
it.
Yeah, we did. After about 2 games, we definitely got the hang of it. As Easton now in possession, trying to take their first lead of the night in this 3rd quarter. Is now taking it slow, working it around. Like I said earlier in the game, making their own arc. Same with the Seahawks, working it around their own arc at about the 20, 25-yard line. As Royer puts a spin move on Brady. Now Kettner switches on him. And Talafero tries to get inside. He's going to back it out. Talafero may have had an opportunity there to take it inside and get a chance to score. His bounce shot is just to the left of the pipe. And now Schmidt's going to take it on the X. Schmidt gets a screen with Strickler.
They're going to look to set it up again.
On his back. And now Royer, another goal for Hudson Royer, and Easton has their first lead of the game. 7-6 over the Seahawks with 5:16 left in the 3rd quarter.
Not sure what Decatur's done different to cause them to fall apart like this. They need to. It looks like they're not coming out with energy. They came out of halftime.
Yeah, I agree.
Let their foot off the gas, but Easton has really come out of halftime looking for any opportunity they can get, and they've taken advantage of it.
So that should be a haul for Royer on the night, as we learned in the Worcester prep game. That's four goals. As Lynch wins the faceoff, Seahawks trying to tie this thing up. As Geyser on the 20-yard line, near sideline. It's Popliski.
Decatur's got to have a response here.
They do. You're right. Really could use a goal here if you're the Seahawks. Give you some momentum. Even though it's a tie game, like we said, this game has been close all game long. But a goal here goes a long way for the Seahawks. As Popliski gets like a half screen by Oglesby. Popliski falls on his knees, gets back up. And Foner now at the goal line. Seahawks waste about 45 seconds on this possession. And now Foner on the X. Tries to check. Nice pass inside as March takes a huge hit and still gets that goal.
Yeah, that's really what you wanted if you're the Seahawks. Wake up this crowd, wake up your team, get energized, and start playing like you did in the first half.
Great backdoor pass by Foner there. As here's the highlight. Foner to March. March scores, and then literally half a second later gets a huge hit by Edward Whelan. You know, I said in the first game that Thunder, John Foner to Lightning, Ashton March connection. It's been a big connection all year long so far. And look for that to stay as Lynch down the face-off, facing off against Finlay. And Lynch wins it, but that is going to be a violation on Lynch. Once again, this game.
That's his fourth.
Fourth time, yeah. So the Warriors are going to take possession here as Popliski checks in for him. And Mason and Foner also checking in. And Mason now on the 40-yard line. So it looked like Lynch won that face-off. They called a violation on him. So the Seahawks are going to stay with it. But like you said, fourth violation on Lynch this game. But he has won a couple of face-offs, which has gave the Seahawks a great opportunity to score a few goals, and score a few goals is exactly what they've done. As Mason on the 35-yard line.
You want to look to convert here, take the lead back after they had the 2-goal lead and then had 3 goals unanswered.
As Oglesby looking to make that happen. Now March on the X. Back to Oglesby. Look, he was trying to get inside there to Geyser. It's Mason. Danson trying to take it inside. Pass to Geyser. Oglesby. Foner, balls on the turf. It's a rugby scrum. Yard sale. As looks like Edward Whelan lost a stick there. It was a penalty on the turf. A lot of possession changes right there in that last 20 seconds, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of kicking around. We'll await the call here. Illegal body check on Easton.
Yeah, that's why it was that penalty.
It's going to be a 30-second man up for the Seahawks.
So, yeah, great chance for the Seahawks to capitalize on this man up here. Like you said, take that lead right back with 2:40 left in this third quarter. That's Popliski, Mason, Oglesby, 25-yard line. Foner, as March looks like he hit off the palm of his stick And now Popliski, great opportunity to score. Hits it just to the left of that pipe. May have skimmed that left pipe. Rolls out of bounds, and March was closest to it.
7 seconds left of.
As we got a score update. Girls varsity Seahawks beat Easton 16-5.
Seahawks could not convert on that man up. Would have liked to see that. Was a big opportunity.
Foner taken in, scores on the top of the goal. Another goal for John Foner, taking it in between that Warriors defense once again, like he did on his last goal. Now the Seahawks take that lead right back, and I'll use your quote here, Sean, going back and forth like a seesaw.
So we got a replay coming.
Replay right here. Foner from the wing, taking it right in front of that crease. Once again, he's fired up after that. I really like John Foner's celebrations after he scores. You know, he gets really amped up. There's a face-off between Lynch and Rarden.
Just when it looked like Easton had all the momentum, Decatur had an answer for him.
Snatched it right back. That's exactly what's been going on this whole entire game. Like I said, it's going really back and forth. And this is exactly what we expected. A close contested battle. Great defense. Great offense. A few turnovers, a few mistakes here and there for both squads. But now it's coming down to who's going to be clutch going into this fourth quarter in a minute. As Royer now on the 20-yard line, trying to take it inside on the X. As looked like Cheney thought about pulling the trigger there from beyond the arc. As Kaminskis loses the ball, ball's on the turf, Seahawks take over as Haley. Now far sideline, bounce pass, risky pass. Ball still on the turf. And the Warriors take over as Kilborn got to get it up, and he does.
Look for Easton to slow it down here.
Crossfield pass, misconnection, ball rolls out of bounds, and the Seahawks now take right back over possession. So 41 seconds left in this third quarter. Now Mason on the near sideline at the 45.
Probably going to hold it here.
Yes, I would, 100%. No reason to go quick until it gets down to about 10 seconds. If you're still beyond the arc at that point, you got to try and drive it inside and get, like I said, an insurance goal. A 2-goal lead would be huge for the Seahawks going into this fourth. As Oglesby, now Geyser on the X. 15 seconds. Geyser gets a screen from Oglesby. Passes behind the stick of Oglesby. Ball's on the turf. Gets a big hit by Diet. 4 seconds left. Looks like he's going to hold it. And he is. That's going to do it for the third quarter as the Seahawks with a slim 1-goal lead, 8-7. All right, we are back. Start of the fourth quarter, and Decatur has an 8-7 lead over Easton. And you know what's coming up.
You know, those of you that watch basketball, you already know what I'm going to say. Fourth quarter where legends are made. You heard it.
Perfect. As Warriors win the face-off, ball's on the turf, they take it right back. As Rarden now on the fast break, pass up to Finlay. Now Schmidt. Easton trying to set up their offense here. Schmidt, nice defense from Strickler here. Denying him, trying to get inside. Spin move by Schmidt. Now on the X15. Gives it back out. And Long on the far sideline. Schmidt on the crease. Spin move on Strickler. Working it around the crease once again. Trying to get a better angle. Ball's on the turf. And the Seahawks take possession.
Looked like he was quadruple team there.
They're going to call a foul on the Seahawks, so change possession here. And Easton with another chance to tie this thing up. That's happened a couple times this game, Sean.
Yeah, it has. More often than you would like if you're the Seahawks. Don't want to give them second chances, just like in basketball, you know? You don't want to give up offensive rebounds. They'll kill you.
That's Royer working on Brady. Pass inside, spin move, shot, scores, and ties this ball game up as Schmidt off the great pass connects.
You know, we may see overtime. Just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a prediction.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Mark it, my words.
That just shows how great this rivalry is and how evenly matched it is every single time. I know last year Easton won all 3 times. But this year, I think it's going to be very evenly matched, as all 3 times that Easton played the Seahawks last year, the game got closer and closer. No exception once again tonight. Let's face off now between Vasquez, taking over for Lynch, and Rarden wins it.
Can't let Easton take the lead here.
Now Schmidt is going to take it slow.
See what I meant about second chance opportunities? Decatur.
Yep.
Let them get a second chance opportunity, and then they scored, tied the game up. Not what you want.
As Long at about midfield. Cheney at the 30-yard line. Work on the Seahawks defense. Warriors past 2 possessions have done a great job getting inside. You saw in their last goal off that backdoor pass. If it worked last time, why not try it again if you're the Warriors? As Cheney gets a big hit, that's going to be a penalty.
Delayed penalty coming up.
Looks like it's going to go on possibly Ashton Clark off that hit.
Not what you want.
Refs look like he's going to let him play it out.
It's delayed penalty.
Delayed penalty, yeah.
You know, in hockey, it's not till the other team touches the ball. I'm pretty sure that's the case here.
As shot by Schmidt is off. Ball rolls out of bounds. Great hustle by Gunnar Kettner. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here.
Former Decatur
never
broadcaster helped us out in basketball. Speaking
hold on.
Speaking of basketball.
I got you.
No, I got it. Real quick. Don't mean to cut you off. But speaking of basketball, it's our PA announcer for basketball and football, Mr. Greenwood.
Oh,
his
yeah.
birthday.
Shout out Mr. Greenwood.
Yep, if he's watching.
He's also a soccer coach, too.
Yes.
So Easton's got a minute man up here. As actually Easton was closest to that ball. Great hustle between both players there. But that was definitely the best hustle play of the game right there. You know, both those players are fighting for possession for their teams. Easton was closest to it by about 5 inches, I would say, give or take.
Well, Decatur's got to come up clutch here in the defense. Easton's got to man up for another 40 seconds or so.
As a Royer. Now Easton working around the arc once again. Rarden gives to Royer. Royer now far shot to the left of the pipe, wide left.
That was long. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure that's a shot you want if you're Easton there. That was about...
I agree. Luckily, Schmidt was backing up.
15 yards out, and you're on a man up.
Yeah, luckily for the Warriors, like I said, Schmidt was backing that pass up, or that shot, excuse me, as passes over the head of Cheney, far sideline. Cheney pushes Lynch to the ground. Both players collide. Now shot by Kaminskis. Great save by Horan.
And they turned it back over.
Turn it back over, yep. Schmidt, spin move. Looks is going to take it. So it's a big hit,
That's
blindside hit on Lynch. Flags are flying. That's going to be an illegal body check on Brody Lynch.
Can't be making these mistakes.
Pretty much every single hit that the Seahawks have had tonight and have given to the Warriors has been illegal, though.
I know some of the fans don't agree with that call, but you can't let it be in the hands of the ref in the fourth quarter.
So Easton now looks like they have a man up once again off of that big hit from Lynch.
What do you think the time is, Dave? We haven't heard.
That was illegal with 8:05 left in this fourth quarter.
1 minute.
Lynch obviously came off there after that hit. He's talking to coach right now. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-minute man up for the Warriors here.
We haven't heard the call yet.
Refs talking it over with the coaches, and we'll await a call.
Two minutes.
2-minute man up for the
That's
Warriors.
tough.
Yeah. So we were correct, and that's going to play a key factor. Definitely going to play a key factor.
Rough.
Wait, so we have there's 2 penalties? We only have 4 out here. Don't worry about it.
So Schmidt now. Warriors with a great opportunity to try and take the lead back. As Royer
looks
now
like
taking the
it's
shot.
They're up 2 men, Easton is.
Yeah, they
So
are.
there might have been 2 penalties.
As far pass from Horan off that great save is into Oglesby's stick. Great pass there by Horan. As it went past Oglesby, but he was able to retain possession before it rolled out of bounds. Now the Seahawks with a great opportunity to take the lead.
I think they're just going to try and kill the penalty here, not going to risk it.
As Marsh trying to say he got hit in the head there with a stick. As guys are now on the goal line. Now on the X, working around the arc. Seahawks look they're going to slow it down here.
They're just trying to kill time. Now they're only 1 man down. So there was a 30-second and a 2-minute penalty. So that's why Easton was initially
Yeah, because I know the ref threw
up 2 men.
2 penalties pretty much at the same time, simultaneously. So there was 2 penalties on the Seahawks on that play. Like 1 on Strickler and then 1 on Lynch. There's a screen by Oglesby for Popoliski. Another screen, double screen once again. So Oglesby just set 2 screens there for Popoliski. And now Popoliski on the goal line, keeping it away from Hensley. Looks like Seahawks fans wanted them to take a shot there.
I think they wanted
They
a
were
penalty.
close to the goal. Yeah, they wanted a penalty also. But the Seahawks are going to take it slow here.
We're back
Now
even.
we're back even. As March, Mason trying to command the offense with 5:53 left in this fourth quarter. It's getting to be crunch time, Sean.
Definitely. Fans on the edge of their seat. We got a couple fans standing up right in front of us. Or to the right.
As Oglesby, so he's trying to get to March.
They're trying to kill as much time as they can right now.
Why not?
Want to get it down low,
Why not?
take the lead, put the pressure on Easton.
And if the Seahawks and the Warriors don't start getting a couple goals here, my prediction is going to be wrong.
Yeah.
It's going to stay in single digits. And it's
You
Mason
might
on the
have
30-yard
jinxed
line.
them again, AJ.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. As March. Oh, nice move. Steps back. Mason. Boblisky. Foner. Shot is over the goal. But Oglesby's closest to it. Once again, backing it up. Great job by Oglesby backing it up there. Seahawks another chance. Oglesby trying to put a move on Cheney. Now Oglesby, as both Warriors players fall on the ground. Popliski fires.
Oh,
nice save by Kilborn. Ball's still on the turf. Kilborn with it.
Yes.
And the Seahawks almost take it back. Ball's still on the turf. Scrum for it. Warriors got it. And they're going to stay with it. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Looks like timeout Easton. We got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:25 left in the fourth quarter. We will be right back. Left.
It's the final countdown.
It is the final countdown, as you may have heard on the broadcast. Shout out our DJ over there, Mr. Kinnear, playing all the music tonight.
We gotta get a good DJ name for him.
Yeah, we can get a nickname definitely as Warriors of Possession. Now we're going to take it on the X. I'm definitely intrigued to see if the Warriors will pick up the pace here, slow it down, try and waste time. And it looks like they're going to pick the second option, slow it down.
We might be going into overtime.
We may. Yes, we may. As Royer looking for a man. And now Long at the 40-yard line. Gets a push from Clark. Now Long on the X. Long now trying to get right in front of the crease. Nice defense there by the Seahawks, backing him out. So Royer will now reset the offense and slow things down, just like he did a minute ago.
Easton's going to take down most of this clock, in my opinion.
And try and get a goal at the same time. It was a bad pass. Ball's on the turf. Fight for it. Great defense from the Seahawks here, trying to take possession. But nice job by Talaferro to punch it out there to his teammate, Rarden. And now Warriors with another chance, their third opportunity to score here. As Royer now with a great opportunity here, a great look, cannot convert. Ball's on the turf. And they're going to call a penalty on the Warriors, and the Seahawks are going to take possession as Clark, the captain, trying to man the Seahawks offense. Oh, great, fantastic defense by Schmidt. And the Warriors take it right back.
Oh, great save.
Great save by Horan, held at the top of the pipe. Finlay almost converted, which would have gave Easton the lead right back. So we're going to have another timeout here. Timeout Seahawks. Timeout Easton. Timeout Easton. So we'll step aside with 2:25 left in this fourth quarter. Once again, tie game. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. And Sean, the Seahawks fans were stomping their feet there. Yeah. Coming back to this, coming back to the action.
Kind of reminds me of football.
Yeah, saw
same stadium.
Last football season.
But none of the games were this close, except for the Milford
Mill game, yeah. Ended
Other than that one.
1 point Seahawks win to go to the state finals in Annapolis. And Ramin, you went to that game.
Yes.
And the Seahawks were state champions. Is Royer now on the X?
Maybe this this field's good luck.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Seahawks won a lot of games here now, looking to take this one tonight. Obviously, Easton trying to even up their record at 1-1 on the year. Seahawks trying to improve to 4-0. So 1:53 left in the fourth. As Cheney.
I know this is sort of irrelevant to this game, but this just shows how good Salesianum is. I mean, they won 17-1 over Easton, and Easton is neck and neck with Decatur, and these are two very good teams.
100%, 100%. As Rarden now slowing it down, now on the 30-yard line, taking out, working on Oglesby. Now, nice save there by the Seahawks, and they're going to take possession as Oglesby takes a big hit by Cheney. There's going to be a penalty. It's going to go on Easton. Ball's on the turf on the far side. Now Bucks ball to Foner. Foner now on the 30-yard line. 1 minute remaining. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The chance for the Seahawks to win this ball game right here as Foner. Oglesby shot. Great save by Kilborn.
But Seahawks are going to have a man up.
The Seahawks are going to have a man up after that penalty on Easton. So another opportunity for the Seahawks here to take this lead and win the game. Easton's got to try and lock down here.
Let's see how long the penalty is, because if it's a minute, then it could possibly carry over into overtime, I think, if we have overtime.
So looks like we're going to have a timeout. 45 seconds left. So if this game goes into overtime, it will not carry into OT. And here we go.
I feel like we need dramatic theme music.
It looks like Popliski's going to take it from the 30-yard line right in front of the Seahawks bench. We got to stop and play here once again. As Oglesby has on the 20. So now Oglesby's going to take it.
Here we go again.
Yep, here we go once again. Popliski, Mason, Oglesby, down the 15. Clark on the X. Or not Clark, excuse me, March on the X. Now Mason, the 25. 20 seconds left for the Seahawks. Bad pass from Mason. Ball rolls out of bounds. With 17 seconds left. 3 seconds left for the Decatur man. It was really not going to matter. Easton is going to have to go really quick here to try and get a goal. As now their goalie is going to come out. As Kilborn, pass up. Stolen by the Seahawks. 7 seconds left. Loses it. Ricochets up in the air.
Let's go, let's go.
And that's going to do it
Overtime.
for regulation. And we go into overtime.
I called it.
8-8. We'll be right back.
We going overtime, guys? Yeah.
If we go to overtime, we'll be right back after this short break. Start of overtime. We have a 4-minute overtime, but
First to score.
it is first to score if you didn't know in lacrosse, ladies and gentlemen. So will it be Easton or will it be Decatur? And I'm pretty sure we only have one overtime. So if there is no score in this 4 minutes, this game ends in a tie. Game of the year right here. Game of the year so
No,
far.
it's still someone scores.
It's still some scores. Okay.
It's
yeah.
not tie. No ties.
That's good to know. I actually didn't even know that. I thought it was just a tie. But, yeah, it's first to score. So we could be seeing like 3 overtimes here
Yes,
if nobody can score.
we could.
As a face-off. This is huge face-off right here. And the Warriors win it. As now Royer, the 10-yard line, and he's going to slow it down. Set something up here for this Warriors offense. Now on the near sideline.
I guess the fourth quarter wasn't the quarter where the legends were made.
Overtime is where legends are made. Change that quote real quick. As Long now on the X. Timeout.
I'm not ready.
Looks like timeout, Coach Hoffman. And yes, it is. So only 38 seconds in to this overtime. We have a timeout, 8-8. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, and Sean, I gotta tell you, I'm nervous. So I can't even imagine what these players out there are feeling right now.
Don't be nervous. We're up here in the booth.
Schmidt working on Strickler. Now Long trying to get inside, gets a push from Oglesby. Now he's gonna back it out. Talafero. Now Royer, the 10-yard line, 2:50 left in this first overtime. Royer on the X, backing it out. Schmidt looking for a man to cut inside. Schmidt hits a screen, fires in, scores. Easton walks it off. Drew Schmidt, the senior, scores the winning goal for the Warriors tonight. Sean, what a game.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunate way for Decatur. It had to end like that, but it was a great game regardless of the outcome. Overtime. I mean, it's still early in the season, too. You can't hang your heads if you're Decatur.
So Easton gets their first win of the season. Now 1-1. Seahawks dropped their first game of the season, and it's now 3-1. My name is AJ Patton. That's Sean McChrystal. Good night, everybody.